Are you quick to anger? I work with a lot of people, a lot of executives. They know where they're going. They know the direction they want to go. They have the clarity to get there. And what happens is when there is something that goes wrong, goes sideways, immediately their first reaction is anger, blame. Who did this? They need to do this better. And they go and they just pull the person. And that could be their direct report, or it could be their direct report's direct report, which is even worse, instead of recognizing a few things. Number one, your brain, when this is happening, is just showing you anger as a flag, if you will, as a warning sign, as a road sign, as if you're driving along the highway of life. And this anger is telling you, okay, there is something that you are very clear about. And now it just went sideways. And so what are you going to do about it? Now, if you're not self-aware and you don't recognize that your brain is actually split into this reactive brain versus thinking brain, and that when you're in that space of anger, it comes from fear. That's where it originates. So all of this is together. If you're not recognizing this and that it's actually coming from a place of fear and saying, okay, what am I afraid of? Am I afraid of looking bad because this person did this? Am I afraid that I'm not a good enough teacher because this person messed up? Am I afraid that they're just not the right one on my team? Now, this applies to both home and work. So the first thing is you've got to tame the situation. You have a framework for tame. And the first one is T for tame. Tame the situation. What does that mean? Figure out what's going on. Be aware. Just take a breath. Notice it. Observe it. Take the view of being on a bridge and you're literally observing the situation and your feelings. So you're not integrated with them. You're not entangled with your feelings. And so once you tame it, meaning have awareness, tame the situation, now the next thing is you're going to be able to understand that you're in this place. Your brain is in the react instead of think mode. This is your prefrontal cortex here. And so now, once you recognize it, now you're going to be able to pause, take yourself to time out, go get a walk, get some oxygen and blood back into your thinking brain, so that then you can articulate exactly the clarity that's actually in your brain already, but was muffled, and a direction that you want to make sure to go. And you're going to do it in a way that is motivating for the other person. You're going to elevate them. You're going to elevate the relationship. You're going to take this opportunity, instead of getting upset, belittling, being angry, you're going to take this opportunity to actually elevate the relationship. And how do you motivate them and elevate the relationship? You have to understand their currency. What's important to them? If you don't understand their currency, then you haven't done the work to go inside the iceberg, underneath what you can see with a video camera, and understand what motivates that person, what demotivates that person. Because if you don't have their user instruction, you're not going to be able to help them. And you're not going to be able to help yourself. You're going to elevate the relationship. And what does that mean? It means elevate the influence that you have as well. So if you're able to motivate, you're able to influence, and influence happens one person at a time. Remember, influence is not manipulation. The difference between influence and manipulation is that influence is we both benefit. There's a greater good. Manipulation is I benefit and you don't. I benefit at a cost to you. So that's the difference. You want influence. You want authentic influence. And that then elevates the relationship as well. So these are some of the things to think about. If you or somebody that you know gets angry quickly, understand the physiology of it. There's so much more I can go into. I don't want to make this an hour-long video, but let me know if you want to talk more about it. I also have some courses around it that are very engaging that you can also take a look at. I want you to be able to normalize the fear. So when you're feeling fear, normalize that, get out of it, go into a place of trust and love so that you don't get into this loop of anger, of a reactive brain. And you can do it by creating new neural pathways, right? That's what I do every day. That's how I help my clients every day, is to create new neural pathways. It's not as hard as you think. You can do it and you can help others. And please do. And let them know about my Tame framework because it works really well. If you're interested in the courses, let us know. And if you want to reach out, if you have a particular situation that you want to talk about, I'm happy to help you.